Hello all you beautiful gamers out there, I'm Jules Controller and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. I was doing some errands for Lord Vivec, so I'm here at this way shrine, and we've got one more place to investigate, so I'm gonna walk on over there, just shimmy over in this direction. Gotta investigate this tower. Fancy door. Let's see what's happening, what's going on in this tower. I like all the gems. I've been watching Steven Universe a lot, so I'm obsessed with gems right now. That looks like White Diamond. White Diamond confirmed in Elder Scrolls. Here we go. Another door. So this is like your front porch. It's White Diamond! The Great Diamond Authority! They got blue and yellow. I don't even want to talk about pink right now.
Oh, such displeasure and disappointment. Nothing works even though every calculation is precise. Now an interruption. How infuriating. Wait. Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity.
I hope so. Do you know anything about divine energy?
Divine energy. I'll have you know I participated in Lord Sother Seal's 9 analyses of the exalted enigmas.
Oh wow.
But we have more important matters. I'm about to determine the correlation between color and time, and I could use another set of hands.
If I help, will you answer my questions?
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy flow. Less chance of an explosion that way.
Is everyone in Elder Scrolls just smarter than me? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm the hero. I'm the muscle, so they need me. What do you want me to do again?
Such a waste repeating words.
I'm so dumb.
Activate the crystals in the proper order.
I'm
It's all
sorry.
about colors, like a rainbow. Make a mistake and reset the mechanism using that lever, unless it explodes. You'd be surprised how often that happens.
I'm going to die in here. Like a rainbow. I got it. I want to ask more questions because I'm
You activate the
dumb.
crystals. Look for pure light, not muddled. I'll modulate the energy fluctuations, make sure nothing explodes. If color confounds you, look at the shape. Fewest sides to most. But the great gear turns, so be quick, be quick.
You're going to hate me because I'm dumb, but I'm still not sure I understand what you need me to do.
Good help is as rare as the legendary Last Dwemer, but a clockwork is only as strong as its weakest cog. Just work your way up the rainbow. If the color isn't clear, examine the crystals. Start with the simplest shape and end with the most complex.
Okay. Okay, I think I can do this. So this one looks the most simple. So I'm probably going to touch it.
Smoke instead of light?
I broke it.
Before.
I broke it because I'm dumb. Alright, so most simple to most complex, huh? Is there any notes I can read? Oh, too many words. I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I don't want to research. Oh wait, maybe this is it. Yeah, simplest shape. This is a circle.
A good start. Keep going.
Alright, now would this one go next or the square? I'm guessing the square.
No.
No, I was wrong
Reset the mechanism
again.
and try again.
I'm sorry, I'm so dumb. I'm a hero, I'm not a smarty smart pants.
A good start. Keep going.
Good for me. Alright, I think this one's next. It's got like 3 sides, so... Yellow.
Correct. So far, so good.
And then this one has 4 sides, but this one... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna go with this blue one. We're gonna go with blue. Gosh dang it! Ah! I'm so bad at myself. Okay, so red,
A good start. Keep going.
yellow,
Correct. So far, so good.
oh, did I hit blue last time? Now I don't remember what I did. I'm not very smart. Should I go with blue? Or should I go with green?
Like Look
Yes!
what you are.
Alright, and then blue.
Close, very close. One more to go.
I was so smart. It took me like 5 tries, but I did it.
I love it when the gears align.
Yay, I did a thing. Whoa, it's so beautiful. So pretty. I did a thing. I'm smart.
Perfect. Such are the benefits of an extra set of appendages. The energy flows freely and without disruption, allowing the rods and the pistons to align in a most pleasing manner. Thank you. Now, why do you want to know about divine energy?
Well, I was sent here to ask you about the transfer of divine energy.
Sent? How intriguing. I was just thinking about my former master, Sotha Seal, and the experiments we conducted. He desperately sought to understand the power he and his companions attained, especially whether or not that power was temporary.
Did Sothasil reach a conclusion?
Not while I assisted him. He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his own divine energy to store and study. He could extract it and return it as he saw fit. Not sure what became of the tool, but here are my notes from those days.
These notes should be helpful. Can I ask you a few more questions, though?
More questions? Well, Lord Sotha Seal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority. Suppose I should do the same. Ask, and I will attempt to tighten the cogs of your ongoing education as best I can.
The tool you mentioned, is it a weapon?
Odd question. Is a hammer a weapon? A saw? A Dwemer spring spanner? No, it was just a tool. A device crafted by Sotha Seal to aid in his endless experiments. Suppose I could imagine ways to modify the device, but for what reason?
Anything can be a weapon if you believe. Do you know where the tool is now?
Haven't a clue. Tools have a way of wandering off when you don't stay vigilant. Had a guar that used to swallow tools when I wasn't looking. Glowed for a month until the enchantment dissipated and the tool passed. Should have heard the screams.
That sounds terrible and scary. But you worked with Sothasil?
I was his apprentice, but that was years ago. Spent time working in the Clockwork City. That's what I learned about energy transference, Dwemer engineering, mechanical symmetry. Made me the dark elf I am today. But I have a question. Who sent you?
So Sothasil has 2 new assistants, I believe. I forget their names, but they're twins. I was sent by this guy that hates my guts.
The Archcanon, Lord Vivek's High Priest.
Yep.
Suddenly the gears align. I can think of a number of reasons that Alm and V would want to know about C and his tools, but some doors just shouldn't be opened.
Sothasil's tool. No, I already asked that. So tell me more about Sothasil. I already know him. We're pretty good pals. I saved his life and all.
He's the father of mysteries and the architect of time, one of the tribunal, the 3 living gods of the Dark Elves. Creates all sorts of helpful and intriguing devices, like the Clockwork City. I haven't seen my old master in many years.
I've already been to the Clockwork City, but I'm just gonna ask for fun. What is it?
It's a wonder and a miracle. All brass tunnels, glass domes, and giant gears. He was inspired by the work of the Dwemer. But the Clockwork City is pure Sotha Seal. He made it to forge the future and reshape the world. I learned a lot there.
Well, goodbye. Thanks for telling me what you could. Let's get out of here. The glowing lights are starting to burn my retinas. I'm out of your freaky tower. Whoa. I thought that was the door, but I ran into that guy. Sorry, Park. Sorry, friend. Oopsie doopsie.
Outlander, over here.
What's going on? Who are you? Oh, it's you. Hey, how's that stick up your butt?
This requires a considerable amount of effort, so just listen. We have a problem here.
What's the problem?
Return to my office immediately.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I'm gonna try to fast travel there because I'm a piece of crap. Think there's a way shrine here. Yay, I'm gonna fast travel because I'm not gonna run all the way there. Here's your house. I found it. I'm a smart cookie. Hi, how you doing? Are you sitting on a nothing? Well, no wonder your back hurts. You're not even sitting on anything.
At last. Did you see what's happening outside? Red Mountain rumbles louder and more frequently. The sky grows dark, and worst of all, the people are beginning to notice. Soon I'll have to muster the Ordinators to keep them from the palace doors.
Hey, I mean, I didn't notice anything. Maybe things aren't so bad. Is that the emergency? People want to see Lord Vivek about what's been going on that I haven't seen?
In part, Lord Vivek is not well. I won't allow his followers to see him in this state. He continues to lose energy, and it's becoming difficult for him to maintain the realm in his usual fashion. Now, what did your investigations uncover?
I investigated the 3 locations for you. Here's what I learned.
I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivek. I was against bringing you into this investigation, but I was wrong.
Aww.
Thank you for aiding us.
Thank you.
You should go see Lord Vivek now. He's been asking about you.
No, I
I'll
knew
be
it.
along shortly.
I knew I was gonna get you to like me. It's only a matter of time. I'm slowly pulling that stick out your butt and getting you used to me. You're going to just read the notes? I thought we could discuss what I learned, talk like best friends now that we're best friends.
Very well. Tell me what you learned at each of the locations, and let's see what conclusions we can come to.
Cultists took over the mine outside of Balmora.
From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic relic and the 2 barrels I'll mentioned. And it seems the Ashlander thieves are connected to Chodala. Your evidence points to a clear conclusion.
So Chodala is stealing Lord Vivek's divine energy?
So it appears. Lord Vivek's doing his best not to complain, but I can see how much the draining of his energy has cost him. Just seeing you again should improve his mood considerably. And the progress you made with your investigations, outstanding.
Oh, I'm getting compliments today. I love it. It's filling me with determination. Sothasil's been experimenting with divine energy. He gave me his notes.
Barrelzar faithfully served Sothasil. He's as loyal to the Tribunal as I am. He would never intentionally harm Lord Vivek. But that tool he mentioned... Perhaps one of the priests Vivek sent away could search the temple archives for more information.
Wait, Vivek sent away all his priests? Why would he do that?
Lord Vivek doesn't want his followers to see him in such a weakened state.
Oh, my bad.
Only you, Canon Levuel, and myself are permitted into his palace now. Speaking of the palace, Lord Vivek wants to see you when we're done here.
Well, Chodala has still been enticing the tribes. He's mean.
So your notes say, and this Saren assisted you. Interesting. Most Ashlanders want nothing to do with the Tribunal. Even so, they rarely become aggressive. I'd say this Chodala bears watching. If we can spare it, I'll send an armiger to Aldrin.
Chodala's newfound power might have something to do with Vivek's problem. Even though we've been over this, I want to hear what you have to say.
Interesting theory. Perhaps Chodala's staff can steal Vivek's energy.
It does!
Hard time imagining how an Ashlander could accomplish such a feat. Lord Vivek said the draining has grown more intense since you left. It doesn't look well.
I better go check on him. We're gonna go see Lord Vivek. He looked fine the last time I saw him, but I guess I have been gone a little while. Sucks that you died. I'll remember. Your name is Die. It's okay. I'm glad I got to witness that, I guess.
You don't understand. I need to see Lord Vivek.
Lord Vivek isn't receiving visitors today.
Aw, these poor people. His followers want to see him. They rely on him. Lord Vivek, you're not floating.
My
What's...
lord, please let me send for aid. Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
Pain is best tolerated in private,
No.
as I have written in the 37th ballad.
There must be something I can do.
You can call the Archcanon. He should hear the news our friend brings us.
Okay, what's up?
The river drains into the sea, as my divinity flows out of me. Need some work. As you can see, I continue to lose energy, and it has made me somewhat agitated. Have you made any progress toward discovering the source of my discomfort?
I think that an Ashlander named Chodala might be responsible for your condition.
An Ashlander? That seems unlikely, but I trust your instincts. We need to find out more about this Chodala and the ancient enemy that aids him. Take this. Another token of my appreciation. And look, here comes the Archcanon now.
We're best friends. Let's see what's up. Oh man, my inventory's full. Let's see. Let's go to supplies. I don't need this. I need to sell my stuff.
The river.
Give me.
Lord, the Outlander may have actually discovered something.
Oh, there you are. Hey, friend.
After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivek.
So you know how to restore Lord Vivek's power?
Not exactly. But now that we know that the affliction isn't natural, we can work toward a solution, one that probably involves Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon is beyond me, though.
Would you like me to recover the staff?
Eventually, but we need to be cautious. If Chodala is as respected as you say, attacking him would start a war we can't afford to partake in. Go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before.
I trust her. I'll go talk to her.
Get to Aldrin and locate Saren. She needs to tell us more about Chodala and then help us acquire his staff. Without it, we can't restore Vivek. Meanwhile, I need to placate the populace. The people grow concerned over Vivek's continuing isolation.
Alright, I already know what's happening to Lord Vivek. But I'll ask again.
Didn't we cover this? Let me refresh your memory. Lord Vivek suffers stoically as his divine energy drains away. Neither my administrations nor his defenses have been sufficient to plug the hole, so we've isolated him to keep panic to a minimum.
Why do you think the people are gonna panic?
Experience, Outlander.
Okay.
Experience.
Good enough for me.
I have seen the Dunmer rage against the gods at the least provocation. When they realize that Vivek is ill, that his powers are failing, they'll weep and gnash their teeth like frightened children.
Oh wow, you really expect that strong a reaction just because Vivek's ill?
The people don't handle the infirmities of their deities very well. Especially when those infirmities could foreshadow Red Mountain's eruption or portend the moonlets fall from the sky. Once such fear ignites, it spreads like wildfire.
He's not wrong. What does the Tribunal think of the Ashlanders?
They try not to think about them at all.
Huh?
The Ashlanders are savages. They refuse to acknowledge the supremacy of Lord Vivek and the Tribunal, instead putting their faith in the despicable Daedra. They're heretics, pure and simple.
Do you really think this could lead to an all-out war with the Ashlanders? It's not all the Ashlanders' fault, it's just the one guy.
The Ashlanders hold to superstitions the way Quama protect their eggs. If they really considered Chodala to be the Nerevarine, then any action you take against him will enrage the tribes.
Okay.
Talk to Saren and see if she can suggest an alternative course.
I'll try. I'll go do that. Stay strong, Lord Vivek. You beautiful man. God person. Alright, let me get to the Sway Shrine, because I need to save my gold for when I really need to fast travel. Why fast travel when it's like, the Way Shrine's right there? Help! I need help! I need some kind of help! Oh, there you are.
Quickly! This way!
Look how glitchy it is right now. This looks like a bunch of water. That's so cool.
I've been thinking about my brother's claim that he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes.
That sounds awful. What can I do to help?
My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes, not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed.
So what do we need to do?
We talked to my brother. tried to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that, we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodola says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
I agree. I'll follow your lead.
The wise woman. I was hoping she'd be here.
It's your brother.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the cave of the incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support, Saren. I miss those days.
But now you're crazy. He had the staff, though.
My brother Chodola is about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. I just hope we have enough time.
What's Chodola going to do?
He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he persuaded the Wise Woman to his cause...
Tell me about your wise woman.
Wise Woman Dovrasi, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodola's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads.
We need to talk to this wise woman.
Agreed, but I dare not leave Chodola alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the wise woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return.
Then I'll head for the cavern.
The cavern's to the northeast of Aldrin, on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully, the rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern and talk to the wise woman. If she accepts Chodola's claim about the Nerevarine...
This is bad. We're gonna go to war. He's stealing Lord Vivek's energy. So, tell me more about this cavern.
My brother isn't the first to believe he's Nerevar returned. All of the previous failed incarnates rest within the cavern. A statue of Azura watches over them as they await the arrival of the true Nerevarine.
So they all died. Dang. Tell me more about the Nerevarine.
Azura proclaimed that someday, Indorel Nerevar, a hero from our ancient past, would return to unite the Dark Elves and right the wrongs of Nirn. We call the returned incarnate the Nerevarine. My brother Chodola believes that he's Nerevar reborn.
You don't agree with your brother?
When Chodola became a Gulakhan, a champion of our people, I supported him. When he stepped forward as Ashkan, leader of our tribe, I was at his side. But this new claim, it comes with strange powers and talk of war. I can't support those things.
I totally understand. I'm gonna go find your wise woman now. Now, where is she at? It's still really glitchy. Everything.
She won't refuse my claim. Just in case, make sure the Red Exiles are ready.
Your word is law, Nerevarine.
Holy shit. So if she says no, they're gonna kill her? That poor wise woman, I have to save her. You're a jerk, Chodola.
You helped my sister. Thank you for that. But you don't need to worry about the Red Exiles anymore. They're under my control now. As for everything else, that's Ashlander business. There's no place for an Outlander here.
Are you plotting the downfall of Lord Vivek?
Plotting? No, I'm confident that the false god will fall.
Wow.
Azura has proclaimed this, and I know it to be true. The Tribunal betrayed our hero and turned away from our religion. And they call us heretics. Bah!
Saren doesn't seem to agree with you, though.
My sister is too naive and idealistic for her own good. Look at the power I wield. Feel the conviction in my words. While the House Elves squabble and fight to carve up our land, the Nerevarine will step forth to end their tyranny once and for all.
I understand you claim to be the Nerevarine.
How overly simplistic the world must be to your eyes, Outlander. I am Nerevar reborn. I will lead my people to power and glory. The wise woman knows this. She will proclaim it when she returns. And no tribunal lapdogs can change that.
That is terrifying. I hope he doesn't kill her or threaten her. Killing would be worse. Alright, where is she at? Okay, she's way up there. So I'm gonna use this way shrine and travel there real quick. Here we are. Go, Tick, ride! Oh, there's a delve there. I need to remember that. I'll go ahead and mark it real quick. That way I can come back to that sometime. Hello?
Azura is my shield, you foul creatures.
Oh, it's the wise woman. Help me, Yogi! I should have summoned him first. I wasn't thinking. Ah, I forgot to empty my inventory. You're
But I
welcome.
sense you came for a different purpose.
Yes, I did.
Let's talk inside the cavern.
I'm glad they didn't kill her. Glad I got here in time.
An outlander?
Oh, it's a statue.
Surely there must be another way.
Azura.
No, my lady, of course not. I'll do as you ask. Come here, Outlander. We must talk.
Oh, I keep seeing the artwork for this statue, but I've never actually been here before, so now I get it. I love that statue. It's so pretty.
It feels strange to talk to an Outlander in such a sacred place, but the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision.
This is about Chodala and the Neravina, right?
Words of truth from the mouth of an Outlander. Remarkable. The Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodala is the Neraverian. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim.
Well, obviously, he just sent his goons to try to kill you before you could even come in here. Isn't there a way to prove he's not the Neravini? The Neravine? Neravana? Something.
Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodala's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick.
The failed incarnates? Oh, I've heard of those.
We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar, but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates. I see Azura's wisdom now.
How do I talk to the spirits?
Take this pouch of blessed grave dust. Sprinkle a pinch upon the bones of the incarnates to call forth their spirits. Return to Aldrin after you have learned all you can. Perhaps we can curb Chodala's ambitions before they lead us to war.
Good idea. What a... Well, she is the wise woman.
To defeat Chodala, Outlander.
She's so smart.
Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say.
I will. So here's one. Hello. I'm gonna wake you up. Hello.
Once I was the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait, and I hope for the Neraverian's return. State your question, Outlander, and I shall do as Azura urges.
They decided you weren't the Neravina. Neravina? Neraverain? I can't say it now. Why?
To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood and war. In the end, my path became a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot.
Oh, wow.
Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
Okay. So that's one down. Are there any more? Oh yeah, there's one. Hello. Wake up. Talk to me.
The Neraverian remains a promise unfulfilled, and I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. Ask your question and let's be done with this, Outlander.
What ended your quest?
The Neraverian must listen as well as proclaim. I refuse to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. Take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
Well, Chodola is already failing because he doesn't want to listen to his sister at all, and she has wisdom to share. Can I talk to you? There we go. Poof!
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaim themselves to be the Nerevarine.
There's so many.
But were found wanting. The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your question, Outlander.
What flaw made you fail your quest?
Take my scroll and help the wise woman see the lie of unbridled power. I thought myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But power alone won't save my people. In the end, it couldn't even save me.
Mortal, let us speak.
Azura, is that you?
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevarine.
Oh my gosh, I hope I can do that. Alright, just as you and the wise woman command, I will do.
Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow.
Oh wow.
The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodola confident.
So, it's not enough to have the wise woman say no because the tribe will doubt him. I have to put doubt in the tribe. I have to help the tribe see reason. Because even though the wise woman says he isn't, the tribes will turn on her. So I need to convince everyone else. So the staff is the source of Chodola's power? I knew that. I knew it.
Your instincts serve you well. Chodola's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf, and Vivec's.
I'll do what you ask.
Then go. Return to Aldrun and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodola's claim. And let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders.
How do I prove that Chodola isn't the Nerevarine?
Use what the Incarnate shared with you. Their failures point the way toward Chodola's downfall. But beware Chodola's power. He may not be the Nerevarine, but some greater agency has lent strength to his conviction.
Why don't you simply reveal the truth to the Ashlanders since you're their god?
Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn. Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement. Instead, I must work through trusted agents, such as yourself and Saren.
Okay, I understand. Why are you helping Vivec? I thought you and the Tribunal were enemies.
Helping that arrogant imposter?
Ouch.
Whatever gave you the idea that I was helping that murderer? Vardenfell must stand. Everything I do in this regard serves that single goal. Best that you remember that, mortal.
My bad, I'm just asking, jeez. Bitch. Okay, let's go and prove Chodola wrong. We're gonna put doubt in the tribes. I'm back and I'm ready to tell the tribes the truth. Show them my evidence.
Thank the moon and star. You've returned.
Hi, Saren. What's up?
The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodala's in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power.
I spoke to some of the Incarnates and they gave me these scrolls.
Of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates to counter Chodala's arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem.
One problem, what's that?
An Outlander has no status in the Council.
Damn it!
The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course.
How can I help you if I can't talk during the council?
You spoke to the Incarnates, not me. I'm familiar with their stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument to counter each of Chodala's claims.
Oh my gosh, I hope I can do this.
I hate opposing my brother in this. I just don't see another way.
Hey, don't feel bad. You're just trying to help him get back to normal. I need to ask her when I should give her each scroll. When should I give you Ronso's scroll?
Incarnate Ronso was strong and powerful.
Okay.
He thought that by strength alone, he could unite the Ashlanders. He failed. When Chodala proclaims his power, that's when we'll refer to this scroll's sad tale.
Okay, Ronso is strong. And when should I give you this scroll?
Incarnate Aduri was a champion of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when she grew to love war for war's sake, she proved she wasn't the Nerevarine. When Chodala proclaims that war is the answer, hand me this scroll.
Okay, so that means war. When should I give you his scroll?
Incarnate Darnot thought his way was the best way. He rejected the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans, something Nerevar would never do. When Chodala proclaims he knows better than anyone, we'll use this scroll.
Okay, so when he doesn't want to accept anyone's counsel but his own. Alright. Alright, let's go. I think I can do this. It's not so hard.
Meet me inside.
I think I have this.
Must we continue this farce? It's obvious that I'm the Nerevarine.
Someone has stepped forward to challenge your claim, Chodala.
Seren, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
Okay, so this is...
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Strength alone, huh?
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
Ronso's. That's Ronso's trait.
Yes, that's a sound argument. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkan, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't follow my example.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
Oh, the war scroll.
This is more nerve-wracking than I anticipated. Which scroll do you recommend to counter this argument?
Use this one.
That makes sense. I'll try that. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is not
Yes,
the way.
I was right.
These failed incarnates prove nothing. I
Yes,
need
they
no
do.
counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
This is a trial, fool. You're going down.
I think it's working. One more strong assertion, and that should do it.
I've got your back, girl.
Of course. Let's see what happens. Incarnate, appear!
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
So he
Seren
failed all
and the
three.
Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodala, we deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
This proves nothing! Look how the staff protects me! I am the Nerevarine!
Jeez, dude.
Brother, no!
What the fudge, a duck? Oh!
Flank! Now!
Get him, Yogi! God, what a crybaby. We told him no and he decides to kill us all. What the fuck, dude? What the shit? Is there anyone else here I missed? Fight me, tools! Get him, Yogi! Save me! Need to heal. Anyone else want to go? Hero? Oh, there we go. Let's fight. Get her, Yogi! Fight her for me. I really need to work on this character and get her some new armor and work on her skills. Oh no, I'm dying! Heals! Get her, Yogi! Kill her for me! Yeah! Teamwork! Gosh dang it, my inventory's still full. Let's get out of here. Chodala, you jerk! Where you at?
Go to my hut and get my healer's sack. Now.
Right away, wise woman.
Oh my gosh. He just...
I hate what my brother's become.
He's a monster. He's trying to kill your tribes.
Mortal, I would have words with you.
Azura? Damn, you just randomly possess people without their permission? Crazy lady.
Chodala has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action.
Damn right.
As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable.
So what do you want me to do? Go take the staff and beat him up?
Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodala's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on.
There must be something I can do.
Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
I'm gonna make sure she survives. I really like her a lot. I'll return to Vivek City then.
That was exhilarating.
Yeah, I guess when your god randomly possesses you, that can be great.
That was glorious. Lady Azura's presence filled me with such wonder. She actually spoke through me. I heard everything she said, and I felt her sense of urgency. You need to return to Vivek City immediately.
She said you were her champion, and that I would need your help.
And help you I shall. Return to Vivek City, while I track down my brother and his damnable staff. With the Ashlanders against him, he won't have many options. After I locate him, I'll meet you, and we can find a way to break through Chodala's defenses.
Alright, I better get going. Back to Vivek City. I'm coming, Lord Vivek. I'm coming, Lord Vivek! I'm gonna save your life!
I don't like the looks of that sky.
Oh wait, I didn't even look at the sky. I want to go back out and look at it.
Vivek's sake.
I haven't even been paying attention to the sky. I can't see anything! Oh, I guess it... What is that? When did that get there? What the fudge? Why is there a random rock? I think that's a rock. Or a really thick cloud? What the shit? Yeah, I wouldn't like the looks of that either. Man, I need to pay more attention. Stuff goes over my head, you get it? Because I didn't look up and notice the sky or that weird rock.
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed. But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky. At least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me?
Well, Azura still hates you, so there's that. Chodola has been discredited as the Nerevarine, but he escaped.
How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Sotha Seal's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
Ah, my inventory's still full. I really need to do something about that. Really need to go sell my stuff. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Due to Lord Vivek's condition, it falls upon us to find a solution.
Ooh, I got an achievement.
Lord Vivek must conserve his remaining energy, so we need to solve this problem on our own.
I've got you.
It all comes back to Chodola. That damned Ashlander's draining the warrior poet's power. We need to stop him and get that damned staff.
First, I want to point out what good bros we've become, what good friends we are. I like you, man. I'm glad that we're friends now. So the staff makes Chodola invulnerable? How do we get the staff?
How should I know? That's not a skill the Tribunal teaches. Return to Barrelzar's tower and get Sotha Seal's former apprentice to come up with some kind of countermeasure. I'm sure he knows more than he's told you. I do have one concern, though.
What's that?
You see right through me, Outlander. I have more worries than a Kwama queen has eggs.
No.
I'm talking about Chodola's sister. Saren claims to want to help, to want peace, but I don't trust her. Seek out Barrelzar, but be wary of the Ashlander's sister.
Why should I be wary? We're good friends. I like her a lot. I guess I'll return to the apprentice's tower and see if he knows how we can take care of Chodola's staff, but I think you're wrong about her. About Chodola's sister. I think she's really great.
We need to stop Chodola, and to do that, we need to find a way to overcome the device he's wielding. Find Barrelzar and make sure that crazy mage provides you with something we can use to save Lord Vivek.
Can we be certain that the staff is required to save Lord Vivek?
Is the bull sure it can bed the Betty? No. But by all accounts, we'll be better off with Sunara in our hands and away from Chodola.
True.
That won't be possible, however, as long as the Ashlander remains impervious to every attack.
Why don't you trust Saren? She's pretty great. But now that no one trusts her, it's kind of making me worried because Elder Scrolls has a bad habit of throwing me for a loop.
The female Ashlander? Well, if that wasn't enough of a reason, remember that she's also Chodola's sister.
Oh, he's...
Blood sings to blood, as the warrior poet so elegantly put it. Be wary of that one, Outlander. She'll stab you in the back. Mark my words.
You still got that stick up your butt. Quit judging my friends. There was a time when he hated me. I'm gonna change your mind, friend. She's great. I don't think she'll betray me. But now I am kind of worried, though, because Elder Scrolls has this habit of, like, betraying me and putting curses on me. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Why does Vivek's condition threaten all of Vardenfell?
Vivek loves this land, and the land loves him in return. He's always had a special bond with Vardenfell. Is it so hard to believe that Red Mountain reflects his suffering? Beyond that, there's also Bardao, the moonlit that floats above us.
Bardao?
Lord Vivek's intervention stopped the moonlit from crashing into the city.
Oh, the rock.
He holds it above us by strength of will. But as he weakens, so too does the power that keeps the rock afloat.
Oh, okay. I just never noticed.
If Vivek's energy wanes further, it would spell disaster.
How did I never notice a giant rock in the sky? Like, I've been playing this for quite some time. How did I not notice that until now? Okay. Well, guys, I'll have to finish this in the next episode because I am all out of time for today. I really think that Tarvus is wrong about Saren. He's just being a... He's got that stick in his butt. He's just being a jerk. But we'll see, guys. But I'm all out of time, like I said, so I will see all of you in the next video. Bye, guys!